I did want to tell her because I didn't expect that my mother, would be anything than what she was and who she was. I'd had, at that point, 29 years of experience with her. But I felt I had an obligation to tell her that it just wasn't fair. And I said, Mom, I have something important to tell you. And she said, what is it? I said, I have AIDS. And she said to me, you don't look like you have AIDS. Because, of course, my mama's image of AIDS were dying white men. Look like I had AIDS. I said, no, I do. And I said, and I want you to know that I'm out speaking about it, and I'm going to be on the cover of a magazine. So pretty shortly, everybody will know. And I don't know how my mother processed or registered that. You know, with a third grade reading level and only what you know, most of the information you get are from other people or from the television. I'm not sure, and never will be sure, how she processed it. All I know is 2 weeks later, my mama called me and said, see, bitch, I told you, if you wasn't no hoe, you wouldn't have AIDS. And I said, wow. Relationship was hard. Even to her death, she never got nice. She died from cancer of the mouth. I took care of her for 2.5 years. She never got nice. And it was really odd for her. There would be days we'd be in the hospital. I'd be taking her to chemo, and someone would get in the elevator that recognized me, and they may say something like, oh my God, I admire you so much, I love you so much. And usually friends would say, ooh, that's over the top. Ooh, girl, look at you, you the star. My mother would never acknowledge it, like that didn't even happen. It's just a hard time just appropriating. But I care for her in her death and dying because I do what I do, not because of who you are, but because of who I am. When you go from a size 12 to a size 2, and at some point I was a size 0. Yes, I have a picture of myself. Cardinal Bernardine gave me an award, and Chicago Cardinal Bernardine gave me an award for the series I did for Living with AIDS for CBS. And I looked like death coming. I looked like I was anorexic, like I hadn't eaten a meal in 2 years. And then I went back up to a size 6, and that was fine. And then from nowhere, I went to a size 12 at the top part of my body, and I shrank to a size 2 at the bottom part of my body. And I got a hump in my back, and I got a little chin pouch, and I looked like I was 6 months pregnant, and I couldn't fit. So I've gone through wardrobe changes, buying big sizes, small sizes, disproportionate sizes. And so the physical impact of HIV has been an ongoing thing that I struggle most with. I had to fight with my HIV. And so the way I did it back then was I'd say, okay, I woke up this morning and all I could do was take my medicine and go back to bed. But before the day was over, I had to make myself get up, brush my teeth, and comb my hair. And if I did that, then at least AIDS didn't take everything I had. So that was this game I played with this disease. Like, I can't let you take everything I got. And I still play it. I can't let you take everything I got. I got to keep something for myself. My career ended. My political career ended. And I didn't want it to end. It ended. That for me has been the biggest loss. I mean, the biggest loss. Wow, I'm actually emotional about that. So one thing that helps me prepare for death is my faith, and that I fundamentally believe that to live is Christ and to die is gain, and that when I die, I go to a better place, and that my suffering is all over, and that when I die, that I fulfill the plan, that God has no more use for me. Good and faithful servant, well done. And so I'm not afraid of death. I'm not afraid of death. I'm okay with death. It's dying. That's the hard part. A chronic illness that kills you, it's a slow process. And there are many stages to that. And so the death is easy. My whole life has been ministry. That I recognized very early in my life that there was a purpose for my suffering, and there was a purpose for my life. That God wanted to use me, and I wanted to be used.